I believe there are some games that stand out among the rest. Some games that are made with heart for people that genuinely enjoy playing games made by people who genuinely care about the community. A video game designer who has actual passion for the project they are working on has evidence to support this. In some ways, they have to show that their video game isn't just a cash grab. Into the ring steps the game Terra Cards, an indie strategy deck building roguelite with a beautiful pixel art style, might I add. This game was created by Brazilian designer Caue of Pixel Perfect. The game is available in early access on Steam, but the interview with the creator is only available here. So let's talk about what I learned about Terra Cards. We'll talk about the value this adds to people's lives and the high quality of game design put into it by Caue and his friend Pedro. Oh wait, I was just about to set up the campsite if you wanted to help. Most of our group camping takes place over twitch.tv/BuyMitchB. Besides the point, little self-promo, no big deal. I guess secondly, here's a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is... Oh, what do you mean we're not big enough for a sponsor yet? So we couldn't even get like Raid Shadow Legends or... Alright, oh wait. Well, anyways, I hope you'll join us over on our Twitch campsite. I'm streaming a few times a week, but as we get closer to summer, that will be increasing to every weekday. Okay, go listen to the other Mitchell. I think he has something he wants to show you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
My name is Caue. I am 19 years old, and I started making games with 12 years old, about 12 years old. I don't know if you know a software called RPG Maker, and I started doing games with that software and instantly fell in love with game development, and I started creating all my histories, but at some point I found out that RPG Maker is meant to make RPGs and I want to make something else. I want to make like a Super Mario, is that right?
Mario, yeah.
Mario, yeah. Sonic clone and the next GTA 4.
Whoa. Big goal.
A single person doing the whole GTA.
Yeah.
Well, I found out this software called Game Maker and started learning it, and I started making games since my 12 years old to now. I kept making games. There was a time in my life that I worked a little on doing mobile applications and web development, but bro, I worked like for about 1 year with that, and it's not something that my heart burns,
No, so here's a guy that genuinely loves game design and development. I love the way he describes it, that it's something his heart burns for. What an amazing feeling to embrace on what you do for a living. Okay, I'll let the interview continue now, sorry.
Do you remember what the first game or major project you wanted to work on was?
I have the files of one of my first games I released on the web, the internet.
Wow.
It's on itch.io. I don't know if you know this website.
Yes,
itch.io.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
what led you to creating Terra Cards?
I'm 19 years old, like I told you before, and I just finished the I don't know how you guys call it. It's the thing before the college.
High school. In Canada, they may say secondary school.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I just finished it, and I had no job. So I thought, why not use my knowledge I have gathered for all this time to make something, And I always enjoyed indie games and roguelike games, like Enter the Gungeon is one of my favorite ones. The Bind of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon. The last roguelike game I played was Lucky Be a Landlord. I don't know if you know this game.
I don't.
It's a roguelike mixed up with casino.
Caue Balacho reference. Certified Caue Balacho.
I had this idea to try to make something with cards, At the time, card games was at the top on the Steam, You had like games like Hearthstone from Blizzard was on one of the most played things. And I thought, why not mixing up roguelike with cards? There is actually a genre, roguelike deck builders. And I thought mixing up the Bind of Isaac with Enter the Gungeon without the shooting part and put Stardew Valley, I won't be able to make the game without the help of my friend. He's on the Discord server, Pedro, and At the first, Terra Cards was just was just a game about the main island,
Mm-hmm.
and like the whole game was just a little island where you need to just make gold. There wasn't this whole thing of making like items from items from items.
Yeah.
You know, he came up with this idea, and I really loved it.
Yeah.
And asked him to come and join our team. You know.
That's awesome. So you and Pedro working on this. Did you guys both make all of the sprites and animations?
Pedro works only on game design
Okay.
and marketing stuff. He made some TikToks. The whole game, the whole software, it's made by me. Like the art, the coding part. I made the initial musics, the first musics it had on the game, but now we have a musician, a proper musician to make those things for us. It's still an ongoing project. From the start of the project to now, we have like, I'm working on it for about 8 months, 9 months, you know, and we plan to keep working on it for like 2 years, 2-3 years.
That's awesome.
The game isn't released yet, bro.
Oh.
It had like so much views and videos on the internet, and it's just an early access, you know. We plan to add so much more to it, bro.
That's amazing. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
At the time of recording this, 1.3 isn't out yet, so
Yep.
that's coming.
It's a major update that will introduce a lot of replayability, you know.
Do you have a favorite sprite from the game, a favorite character?
Oh, don't ask me these, bro. Probably the giant sheep. I really love the giant sheep.
Swole.
And the sunflower, I really love the sunflower because it was the first sprite that I made, and I thought, it's looking good, you know?
Yeah. It does look
looking
good.
cute.
It does look cute. It is really cute.
Yeah.
That's something I kind of remark on every single time I play the game. It's just that it's such a cute game, and that's such an awesome thing, an awesome factor.
Also, you played the game and bro, I clipped that part of your stream that you said Terra Cards is like a cute game, and then he comes and you put a zoom on the camera.
This game is all, oh, it's so cute and so sweet and so harmless. And then it goes, it's tax day. Give me your taxes. And then I lose the farm. Give me your taxes. What do you think has been the hardest part so far of making this game?
Oh, dude. I think the coding is pretty damn hard. It's like phases, you know? When you were doing the hard coding part and you step on something wrong and you break all the code, it just happened to me. I am remaking the part of items going to items, you know? The production, the industrial part. I removed a line from the animal code and it broke the whole game. Once you go deeper onto the code part, you know, making a bad code, it's easy, but it do not guarantee that it's going to work for quite some long time. And making good code that it's performant, that works good, and all those kind of things is pretty hard, you know.
Were there any ideas for Terra Cards that didn't make it in the game?
Man, there's a lot of ideas that didn't make it to the game.
Any major ones that you were thinking of?
We had a chest thing on the game that once you buy an island, there was a random chance to appear a giant chest, a random card, or some item that you might be using. But that didn't make into the game because people were getting frustrated because like players were trying to buy an island to get some space. They finally get their island. It's like a chest in it, you know?
If you had any piece of information, advice, or anything you'd like to tell the fans of Terra Cards, what would it be?
For game devs, I feel like there's a lot of people trying to get into game dev. The first game they made is the dream game, it's the giant one. It's like the one with most features they always dreamed of, you know? And this is just like, this is not gonna work. You're going to work 3 months into your game and throw it in the trash bin, you know? And I think starting small You know, like I started when I was 12, 13 years old, making small games, and then trying to search what is being sold in the market, what is being like the hype. If you're watching this and you are a huge fan of Terra cards, I just want to thank you for this. It's like a dream coming true working with game development. It's like a childhood dream, you know. It's something I always dreamed of, and having such a success of Terra cards really, I I thank God every day for this, you know, for this dream job. Just make peanuts. They will make you rich.
In summation, I think we can really take a lot from what Caue had to give us. It's nice to see a game developer create something that they love and want to see other people love as well. I hope you're inspired by Caue, because I know I am. He's just a young dude taking a shot on something that he's passionate about, and I hope that's something we can all aspire to do as well. And hey, you may not be 19 like him. You may be 13. You may be 23 like me. You may be in your 50s, 60s, whatever it is. You still have the chance to enjoy some passion that you've been looking forward to doing your whole life. So take a shot, shoot for your goals, and run your race well. I'll be setting up the campsite over on Twitch pretty soon. I'm excited to hang out with you guys all summer and beyond. But for now, let's enjoy the campfire. Call it a day. You never really think about how much work it's going to be to pick up after you've made a campsite. Like a fire, like what do you do with the ashes? I don't know, sometimes it just feels like there's an easier solution. For my wedding, my parents actually got us this like portable fire pit, because where I live, we're not allowed to like make a fire pit within a certain distance of our house. So because of that, we got this little fire pit, and yeah, I'm going to be using it a lot this summer. So that kind of removes the hassle of the cleanup. This is going to be, have you followed on Twitch yet? Just checking. No pressure, just checking. All right, bye.